Hi everyone. I cannot believe that this is episode 51 of See Me, Hear Me, Love Me. We are almost to our 1-year anniversary of podcasting. It has been a fabulous experience for me, and my favorite part is sitting at the square table with parents, hearing their stories, hearing the questions, talking about those themes that matter the most to them. It is so fantastic when we think we're going to have one kind of discussion and then this table brings out something else from all of us. And I'm proud, I'm grateful, and it really is truly the highlight of my week. Now, that said, I can't believe that you have another podcast that's now solo with Karen. This has been a very challenging month of scheduling. I guess I always knew that would be part of this process. And yes, this is the month that I didn't have all the backups of podcasts in the library waiting to be posted because all kinds of things came up. Parents got sick, children got sick, we have holidays. And then of course last week we had Hurricane Matthew teasing us, getting so close to us on the east coast of Florida. And we did miss that, but it has not been kind with our friends in Haiti or with the families that are north of us in northern Florida, Georgia, North and South Carolina. So we're not really happy about those hurricanes, and yet we will somehow keep getting through them one way or another. So I thought we could talk about getting ready for Halloween, talking about dress up and pretend play. Pretend play in early childhood is a dress rehearsal for grown-up years. When your child clomps through the house wearing daddy's shoes, he's truly walking a mile in those shoes. In his business shoes, he imagines someone who is smart, who does important work in the world. And in his sneakers, he's imagining someone fast and strong. In both cases, he imagines the man he will be in just a few decades. Your child begins his playful pretend adventures imitating the family he knows and loves best. After watching you month after month, he cooks like you, cleans like you, drives the car like you, and mows the lawn just like you. All across America, children are learning to be loving, smart, and responsible while baking in miniature ovens, sweeping with small plastic brooms, and doing yard work with bubble-blowing lawnmowers. What starts as a simple act of imitation evolves into a comprehensive early learning experience. Through child-constructed pretend activities, your child is growing in every area of development. He learns essential life skills, as well as practical math and literacy skills. Words and numbers become intricate parts of his personal script as he learns to organize thoughts into actions. He is the author and he is the director, planning a sequence of events to achieve his own vision. Most of all, your child learns he is capable and resourceful, fun and funny. But that list of characters grows as your child's world stretches out into the neighborhood and into the far reaches of this planet. Observation and imitation transform into hypothetical realities. Doctors, mail carriers, garbage truck drivers meet up with explorers, tyrants, and maybe even sometimes witches. Animals talk and sea creatures walk. Pretend play is your child's way of understanding who is whom and what makes this world tick. Sometimes your child takes comfort knowing that all living things have mommies just like he does, and people have jobs that make other people's lives easier. Other times, though, pretend play is the only way your child can experiment with the powerful emotions of early childhood. In the real world, children are encouraged to use their words, to be nice, and to get control of themselves. In pretend play, they can scream like maniacs and fight like man-eating Avengers. Well, like sort of, yeah. Children need to act up in pretend play until the time when maturity sets in and they can express boundless joy in a few carefully chosen words and the deep felt resentment at being sent to their room with a few other choice words, not spoken. Right now, they need to speak with their entire bodies. A few props help too. You remember the necessity of dancing while wearing a tutu, or that a crown will have you leaping off the porch with your cape. I remember. With Halloween coming, many children have the opportunity to exaggerate their true inner self or try on a completely new personality. Whether you celebrate Halloween or not, dress up is not for one night and definitely not for 1 week out of the year. Take advantage of the stores filled with good stuff. Better yet, mark your calendar to go shopping on November 1st for all the markdowns. Enlarge your costume bin. All children can experience being strong and being gentle. Get costumes that reflect different kinds of qualities. Go ahead and include those fantasy characters and animal characters, pirates and princesses, monsters and superheroes. Each one holds a special childhood truth. I am special. The world is full of good, and there's a little bit of bad there too. And I can conquer it. Let your child stretch his imagination in whatever direction suits him today. Waste nothing. Collect pieces of costumes and found objects in a prop box, from discarded keyboards and baseball caps to home improvement store aprons and goggles. One person's junk is definitely another child's treasure. Let your child mix and match the themes. Your child will invent multi-dimensional characters that defy all of adult logic. In the end, he will have learned what it means to be a person, how to live with other people, and about some very special places in this world. And don't forget to save a few extra large cardboard boxes too, so that he can create a whole cityscape around his play. Play on, my friends. Play big, play small, play with an imagination, in cars, in rooms, outside, inside. The world is there, and Halloween is just another time to remember all of the opportunities around us to experiment and to put on a few different selves to discover who we are within and who lives around us. Wishing you a safe and happy Halloween, and I promise you I will be back next week with some fabulous parents at the square table.